Short recap time. Arthur and Ivan are paladins of hope, saving the day from Archon Necros through the magical power of tropes and geekery. Got it? Not turning this tacky thing off yet? Good. We're moving on.
I'm Arthur Knowledge.
And I'm Ivan Galarian.
Join us next time on the quest for Geekdom.
Well, great! Another site member here to mess with us.
Arthur! Ivan! Thank God I found you! You've got to come with me!
What's going on?
It's your site, Paladins, your site! Something's gotta be done about your site!
Where are we going? Are we going to need our swords?
Where we're going, we won't need swords.
Where are we? For that matter, who are you?
I'm Doc Blue, the last surviving geek visionary, and the victim of a sudden hair change. It's just that bad, Paladins!
Calamity. What the hell? The site should be doing fine.
Oh, no, Ivan. You see, something went wrong on your show, and it caused the entirety of Geek Vision to be destroyed, and all of the contributors suffered a paradox blast, which rendered them entirely different!
Well, what the hell happened to them?
See for yourself, Arthur.
Hey everyone, Dave here, and welcome to part 27 of my series on why theme parks and point-and-click adventure games both suck.
Huh.
Okay, maybe it's just a rough patch with everybody.
Oh, if only it were just that bad.
I like Katy Perry. I love her, in fact.
Mother of God.
So, we have work to do. What was it that caused this change?
It was caused by a scathing review of Back to the Future.
What?
You said it was a horrible movie. You called it a piece of shit, and the resulting backlash warped the entire reality of Geek Vision.
Why would we do that?
Ivan, it's Necros. He must have used his magic to make it look like we did it.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
We're gonna invoke the power of Redcon and fix this shit. Doc, where in the timeline have you found this schism?
The schism happened around coordinates TARDIS Azad Dormammu.
Good. Ivan, prep for time weave slipping.
You've never done that, Arthur. Are you sure you can do it?
I have to try. Geek Vision depends on it. Somehow.
Good luck, Paladins. The site, nay, all of the Geekverse depends on you.
Oh, quit being so overdramatic, Blue. Rock and roll.
Alright. Ready?
Steady.
Timing!
It worked.
Well then, guess it's time to get to business. Hi guys, I'm Arthur Knowledge.
And I'm Ivan Galarian.
Welcome to the quest for Geekdom. You know, Ivan and I have been time traveling all morning, and that got me to thinking about one of the best pieces of geek culture out there.
A paradigm of nerddom, let's hop into the DeLorean. It's time for Back to the Future.
Aside from Star Wars and Indiana Jones, this is one of the essential geek trilogies. Sci-fi, comedy, action, Back to the Future is perhaps one of the most important franchises in geekdom.
We could just spend time gushing about it, but it would probably be better if we actually try to dissect it. Strap in, kiddies, this is going to be one hell of a review.
I don't even have a snappy one-liner right now. I'm just chomping at the bit to get started.
Well, then let's just sink our teeth in. Time to fire up those time circuits. We've got a storm to catch.
One of the first big strengths of the movie is the writing and acting. The script is written in such a way that the dialogue is not just witty and funny, but believable. They don't have out-of-place, this is what the kids these days sound like, bullshit. Marty, Biff, Doc Brown, and everyone else say things that are believable.
Unfortunately, no. It requires something with a little more kick. Plutonium.
Don't you know if you let people walk over you now, they'll be walking over you for the rest of your life?
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
This is added by the entire cast doing a great job with the acting. Back to the Future is one of those rare instances where everyone actually appears to be acting and giving a shit about acting. Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd are clearly bringing their all and having a good time. They play off each other very well, and the interactions between them, and also the other cast members, is astounding. The entire cast has wonderful chemistry.
Nah, see, it's horrible when your speech is wrong, see? Ain't that right, Arthur, you big palooka?
Forsooth, ye knave hath caused my cerebellum to inquire about this assemblage of thespians and their social interactions.
The other thing that's critical to Back to the Future's success is the balance of the tone. As a film, it is not just a comedy, but also an action movie. This requires it to adjust accordingly throughout the movie so as not to overemphasize one piece or it will disrupt the entire tone of the movie.
And it delivers. The movie manages to pull you from the intensity of an action sequence to comedy, such as a manure truck, and then swinging back into the action or intensity evenly. The tone never shifts drastically, and the movie is left with a balanced composition of different emotions.
I mean, come on. It's not like we're the ones who are constantly changing tones or switching what's going on.
Yeah, that would be silly.
But amazing as it is, Aragon doesn't come close to replacing my true favorite, the Twilight Saga. I am just so overcome with love for this series that my excess love flowed out of me and took on physical form. And he's here today. Introducing Il Nejword. I like to watch you sleep.
But the most vital part of what makes this movie excel is the pacing. It neither feels too slow or too fast, and manages to tell the entire narrative evenly without lingering or glancing over any part of it.
A lot of other movies in the same genre of action comedy tend to fall flat with this. They spend too much time on exposition, or draw out fight scenes, or in general keep an uneven flow throughout the movie. Back to the Future manages to have even pacing where the narrative flows naturally from beginning to climax to end in a distinct 3-act structure, and that's what really sets it apart.
Say, that's something we haven't managed to do right yet, huh, Ivan?
Oh, you tell me. What with the massive exposition dumps, the awkward transitions, the sudden changes and show focuses.
Okay, I get it. It's still awesome though, isn't it?
Totally.
Back to the Future stands out as one of the most essential geek movies because it is insanely well constructed. It's a wonderful movie that is not only kick-ass in terms of the subject and the comedy, but also because of a brilliant story structure that really sets it above other movies because of a cohesive, well-constructed narrative.
Almost every geek from the 80s onward has seen this movie, and with good reason. It's honestly one of the better movies for aspiring geek filmmakers to draw inspiration from because it's fun, has believable characters with good chemistry, and is insanely well crafted. I can't imagine any of you haven't seen this. It's a geek gem to be treasured for generations of geeklings to come.
I'm Arthur Knowledge.
And I'm Ivan Galarian.
Join us next time on the Quest for Geekdom. Doc, how's the site looking? Did we do it?
Oh, Arthur, it's still a mess. I don't know what happened, but Geek Vision is still a wasteland. The fanboys are about to burn the gates down!
Well then, there's only one thing we can do.
You read my mind.
We have to go deeper. We must succeed! Right! Ready?
Steady, time weave!
Geek Vision. Nerds!
That means...
Oh, he can't be dead!
Have you ever wondered where bad movies come from?
I pooped myself. Let's move on.